Hello, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are talking about Nextool again. They've been really coming out with some interesting products. This is the Nextool Sailor Pro, and if you look closely, it definitely has some design cues, which is saying it nicely, from Gerber. It looks like they've copied a lot of some of Gerber's multi-tools in and put it in here. All right, so what they have actually come out with now is the Nextool Mini Sailor. So this is the Nextool Sailor Pro, and this is known as the Nextool Mini Sailor. I am not sure why it even has the name Sailor in it, and people also claim that this looks like the Gerber Vise. So it's up to you, whatever you think. If you have the Gerber Vise, you can let me know. I don't actually have one. Yeah, I have the Gerber Dime, but not the Gerber Vise. All right, so let's go ahead and start the review. This is going to be the pliers. They seem to meet pretty well. They have obviously the regular plier, the enlarged plier right there. And then let's go ahead and take a look and see how the wire cutter works. Now I found that with solid wire, like with so many multi-tools, actually does a really good job, at least with small gauge. It could cut small gauge wire all day, but when we come to stranded wire, again, we've got a wire masher. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and a lot of times it just works like that. So that's actually a good cut. Compared to what it was doing before, sort of mashing like that, and then the plier gets sort of stuck closed. So anyway, be careful what you use it for, I guess. Now, all the tools are outside opening. None of them are locking. This is going to be a pretty small multi-tool, pretty much the same size as a Gerber Dime or the Leatherman ES4 and so forth. All right, so let's take a look at these tools. So on this side, we have the scissors. And these scissors are all right, but we'll get more into some of that later. All right, so first of all, let's go ahead and grab some paper. And yes, they definitely do cut paper. There we go, slicing right through paper. Also, what about, let's see, what if you needed to open a package? The only thing you had was a pair of the Nextool Mini Sailor Pro. Could you use it to open a package? Probably. Cuts through plastic. Could you cut through paracord? There we go. Well, yes, you can cut through paracord, but you have to only hold it at the tip. Earlier, I was trying to cut through paracord and this little tip right here, which is how you extend or how you get the scissors out. So right here, that right there, anyway, has a habit of digging into your finger. So definitely keep that in mind. You can only hold it down here. And these are a very small pair of scissors. So anyway, they work, but keep that in mind. All right, then on the opposite side, we have two screwdrivers. We have got the straight edge, we have got the Phillips, and then we have some hidden tools here. We have the USB key right there, and then on this side, we have a micro, very small, very thin keychain attachment. Now, a lot of times I see these, well, especially with the lanyard holders or attachments, they have huge chunky pieces of metal, but this is very thin. So keep that in mind. It can be a plus and a negative, I guess. It's definitely not super strong, probably. Anyway. All right, then on this side, we have a knife. Now, this is a very small knife. Probably wouldn't expect you could skin a buffalo with it, but it is a very small knife. So let's go ahead and get a piece of paper. And I've had sort of mixed results. So when I try to cut a piece of paper with it, it doesn't usually do that good. It just cuts like that. So anyway, then sometimes it does better. So leave that up to your judgment. When I tried to cut some wire sheathing, it actually did, the plastic of the wire sheathing actually did a really good job. So let's see how good it does with this paracord. Not that great. So So it cuts it, but you definitely have to use some force. So definitely think it probably needs touched up. All right, then on the opposite side, we have the combo tool. So this is the can opener, the bottle opener, and that essential tool that makes a multi-tool a multi-tool. All right, let's look at the instructions again. I find these amusing sometimes. So we have the SIM card needle. We've got the flathead screwdriver, scissors, whatever that is, crosshead screwdriver, bottle opener, can opener, knife. And then on this, we've got the needle nose pliers, the regular pliers, and the mini wire plier. So I don't know that I'd ever necessarily call these a regular plier. These are pretty much very small, very mini, but they can be very helpful for small tasks that you would maybe need this for. All right, so let me know what you think. This again is right now about $20 on Amazon. I'll put a link below to both the Sailor, Mini Sailor, and the Sailor Pro. You can go ahead and check those out. Let me know your thoughts. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.